when you get the respect of the other countries, then the other countries tend to do a little bit as you do, and you can create the right attitudes. The Iranian situation is a case in point. That they hold our hostages is just absolutely and totally ridiculous. That this country sits back and allows a country such as Iran to hold our hostages, to my way of thinking, is a horror. And I don't think they'd do it with other countries. I honestly don't think they'd do it with other countries.
You're advocating that we should have gone in there with troops, etc., and brought our boys out.
I absolutely feel that, yes. I don't think there's any question. There's no question in my mind. I think right now would be an oil-rich nation, and I believe that we should have done it, and I'm very disappointed that we didn't do it, and I don't think anybody would have held us in abeyance. I don't think anybody would have been angry with us, and we had every right to do it at the time. I think we've lost the opportunity.
Iran, in 1953, they made that decision. Like I said, Muhammad, he was not a dictator. He was loved by his people. But one decision that he made, it changed everything. Before this, most of the Iran oil was controlled by a British company, and Iran wasn't getting a fair share of the money. So Mohammed nationalized the oil industry, meaning Iran would take control of its own resource. Iran would take control of its own resource, and this is what affected the power grabber. They don't like anyone to say no to them. It's like when you have a bully in front of you, when you hit back to the bully, it's like you throw gasoline in a fire. It changes everything. For the Britain, this was a major problem. It was about power and control. That's why I always said history is very important. We need to go deep and trying to understand why, why Iran is infected right now. Even in 2026, we see it so much. Why Iran is at war with Israel and the American. Why? We're diving at this, we're talking at this, but we need to go back. Let me just go back again. Let's just think about this. So Muhammad Mossadegh nationalized the oil industry, meaning Iran would take control of its own resource. The British didn't like that. It infected the British. They said to themselves, we are so powerful in that nation. Say no to us. It became a problem, a big problem, not just for the British, but for the American as well. Britain tried to pressure Iran economically, but when that did not work, they turned to the United States. Together, they planned a secret operation known as Operation Ajax. You heard that? Together, they planned a secret operation, and the operation called Ajax. This involved propaganda, protest, political manipulation to destabilize the government, and this is what they do to destabilize the government, and they do it to manipulate the people. And majority of us, the people, what we tend to do, we sucked in all of this, and because we don't understand what is really going on, we're just trying to follow whatever they're trying to tell us